It is a rainy day for me. Contrary to what the game is showing right now, in real life it is rainy. I am bored. So what do? I become the dictator of a failed state. I will destroy this country with my bare fists. The collapse of the Southern Union. Once the Southern Union stood as the region's mightiest alliance, uniting 5 nations under a single flag. Its collapse shattered this unity, plunging the region into instability. Chaos and fragmentation. The collapse unleashed chaos, wars, economic turmoil, and territorial disputes. Velestra, once strong, is now fragile, weakened by war and internal strife. The path forward. You are Velistra's new elected president. The war is over, but a dispute with Trevana over contested territory still lingers. The choice is yours. Become a dictator. Lead Velistra to democracy, or fall victim to powerful political forces. The nation's future is in your hands, and I, Lucifer Lordo, will destroy this country with everything I have, because everything I touch and do crumble to the ground. Economy, budget for the current period. The difference between income and expenses. If positive, savings will increase at the end of the period. Current savings serve as safety cushion if the budget at the end of the period is negative. If you go into negative territory, you will lose. Political powers. Opposition power. The value is high, the opposition will overthrow you. Military power. Too high a value will lead to a coup. Too low can be dangerous due to external enemies. Foreign influence. Too high a value will lead to the invasion of foreign armies. Wow. Key indicators. President's personal rating. The higher the better. If the rating is low, the enemies can easily get rid of you. What does that mean? How will they get rid of me? President and the administration's power. The higher the value, the closer the country is to the authoritarian path. The strength of civil society. The higher the value, the closer the country is to democracy. And no one cares about the people. It's all about me, Lucifer, the dictator, the biggest throbbing dictator in the world. Head of administration. Believes the government always knows better than the citizens. That's an opinion. Favorite TV show, House of Cards. Secretly loves K-pop but never will admit it. Just like every administrator is straightest ever. Mr. President, welcome to your first day in office. Thank you. It is Lucifer. Good morning. I'm still not used to my new title. The road ahead is complex, full of tough decisions. Every choice you make shifts the balance of power. So be careful. If some forces could become too strong, they will kick you out of the president's chair. I feel like I'm in a House of Cards. Your favorite TV show! I knew it! I stalk you every day! The balance is very fragile, yes. In the end, the future of our country will depend on it. And of course, on your personal approval rating, if it sinks below rock bottom, you'll find yourself out of the political game. Enough introduction for now. Let's go straight to our current problem. Our national newspaper is bankrupt, drowning in debt. We must decide its fate: fund it, sell it, or let it die. The consequences of each choice will be approximately known to you in advance. I would like to advise you to keep the newspaper at the expense of budgetary funds. Control over the press will help us avoid the incorrect coverage of events. But the final decision is up to you. I will control them all! I will control everything! Sell it to a private sector, let the newspaper collapse in debt. Oh my god. Sure. Let's fund it. National media is crucial. I have no more monies now. Right, I got it. Oh, the darkness is here. The darkness is gonna consume us all. Understood. It will cost us, but it'll be helpful in the future. It's good that you listen to your advisors. Yeah, it's so good that I listen to my advisors. They're like little angel and devils on my shoulder. You're gonna walk away, and you're gonna leave me alone. I want to be alone. Please leave me alone. Why do you all look the same? Are you all sisters? Minister of Economies. She once proposed introducing a stupidity tax at a cabinet meeting. Dreams of writing a thriller novel titled The Interest Rate Murders. Her idea of a wild night is reorganizing the national debt spreadsheet. The first two, completely stupid. The third one, it's whatever suits her, you know? Whatever suits her. Whatever suits her. Morning, Mr. President. Let's have a quick introduction to the basics of the economy. Yeehaw. Our budget has earnings, spendings, and savings. I think you agree that it is better to have more earnings than spendings. True that. Otherwise, we'll dip into our savings. I studied economics at university, so let's get down to business. I didn't study business. I did not study business at all.
One last point before we get to business. If the savings run out, our economy will collapse. And we don't have any kind of a foolproof safeguard for such a scenario. Your question doesn't inspire optimism. I would like to believe that free elections are precisely such a safeguard.
Yeah, sure, buddy, sure.
Back to business. This unfinished nuclear power plant project haunts me. Although it's a relic of the past, it still has potential. Why wasn't it completed before? Decay, corruption, bad politics, you name it. But here's the thing now, we're buying electricity now. Billions spent on foreign power we could generate. If we restart this project, we could even export electricity. The question is, will we try to finish it or let it rot? I will fund the project. I will fund it. We will die in nuclear debt. I will say yes to every single person. Let's restart it. Energy independence is crucial. I'll assemble the best minds. It's our new future. It won't be easy, but it'll be worth it. As soon as we complete the preliminary inspections of the current state of the nuclear power plant, I will get back to you with a report and a plan for further actions, which will require more money. I hope it doesn't require more money. I already gave you some money. I don't want you to give more money. I don't want you to take more money. Give me money, please. Give me all the monies. Minister of Education can recite the alphabet backwards faster than most can forward. Has a secret collection of motivational posters from the 90s. She received the best foreign higher education 3 times. Seems a bit selfish, don't you think? Give us some education too, excuse you? Mr. President, our schools are stuck in the past. The world is exploring quantum physics. We're still debating if calculators are witchcraft. And you plan to debate how computers are radiating kids' brain, I assume. Exactly! And step 2 is give all the students tinfoil hats. Let's be serious. Leave the conspiracy theory to Professor Alex Bones. A full reform, modern standards, real education. With proper funding, we could finally compete on the global arena. Or at least stop embarrassing ourselves. The question is, who pays? Us or some foreign donor? Okay. Fund the budget will be +1. Decline the reform. Fund with foreign help.
Falca's going to debt. It's fine. What's a little bit of debt, you know? Just a little bit of a debt. Just a little bit of debt, you know?
We fund it ourselves. Education is a priority. Yes, it is. Good. Finally, someone reasonable in this chair, soaked in Southern Union nostalgia, and without foreign strings attached. Perfect. Yay! We're gonna die in debt, just so you know. Don't forget. Minister of Defense believes that diplomacy takes place only after the first missile strike. Oh my god. There's a big red button on his desktop. It's not connected to anywhere. Secretly calls his office the War Room. Alright, good for them. Minister of Foreign Affairs carries a pocket dictionary in 5 languages just in case of diplomatic emergencies. Practice handshakes in front of the mirror for maximum firmness. He drank vodka with every diplomat who has ever worked in Velistra. Welcome everyone, this is our regular government meeting. Here we will discuss the most important issues that require the input of all ministers. Let's start with the ongoing situation of the Travana border. This border mess again. Travana only understands force. Force that will escalate the crisis beyond our control. Gentlemen, let's focus. Any escalation will harm our economy. And negotiations might bring peace, or at least delay chaos. Everyone calm down. What options do we have? Option 1, we boost our military presence, show us strength! And that could provoke Travana into an open conflict. Option 2, start negotiations, build trust, find a solution. Trust with Travana? Are you serious? Diplomacy, my dear colleague, is the art of making agreements with those you don't trust. Ignore the situation. I can just ignore it? This is opposition power. Okay. Boost Velistra. I will go into start negotiations. I will go into negotiations. I think that's better because it doesn't require me spending money because I don't have. I need more money, please. Let's negotiate. Peace is worth a shot. A shot with a bullet. I will shoot the peace in the face. A wise choice. Diplomacy can save many lives. Weakness. They'll take advantage. Not all problems are solved with war, General. At least negotiations won't drain the treasury. Yeah, that's true. That's the only reason I did that. I sort of might have spent a lot of money. Woo-woo. Opposition leader. She once debated a minister so fiercely that he resigned in the middle of the argument. Oh my god. Just gonna quickly quit my job, you know? Mr. President, I'm here to discuss the educational reform. A bold step forward, but funding it properly is critical. Are you saying that we are already underfunding it? I'm suggesting it could fall short without more support. We need to reallocate funds. Hard choices, I know. Cut where it doesn't matter as much. Military, infrastructure. Brilliant. Nothing says progress like potholes the size of history books on our roads and generals riding bicycles. Well, at least the potholes will be historically accurate, and the generals might finally get some exercise. Oh, God. Okay. I don't want to cut military power because that's already low. That's already lower, and that's not great. See, if those were 4, I would be fine with it. I will leave it as it is. We'll keep the current budget. The general stays fat and the roads stay flat. Yeehaw. A risky move, Mr. President. Reform needs more support. You don't seem to know about the failures of past educational reforms back in the days of the Southern Union. I guess I don't. I don't really read the news much, you know. I was studying in university the whole time. It was the whole time. Trevanian diplomat keeps a secret stash of protein bars in his briefcase for unexpectedly long negotiations. That's smart. Very smart. Mr. President, I came with an olive branch. A neutral agreement between our nations. Finally, stability for the entire region. Your border troops worry us, as ours worry you. Let's de-escalate and focus on internal problems, not useless conflict. And what does this agreement entail exactly? Both sides pull back forces, respect borders, and guarantee neutrality. Despite dispute territory, I can't read. Dispute territory will remain on its own until the future negotiations. Ooh. Oh, that's plus for everything. I like that. That's a lot of pluses there. I really like that, but I'll go with this just because I think it's better. Let's sign it. My military is so bad. Oh no, it's so bad. A wise choice. Both countries need to solve internal problems. And perhaps the world will finally consider our region safe enough to invest money. That's true. That is very true. But all I care about is my 10. I'm a high president rating. I'm the best president in the world. I'm the best big-ass motherfucking president in the world. Mr. President, I need to distract you for an unusual reason. Unusual is an understatement. What's the matter? I found, well, a kitten alone in my summer cottage. Its mother never returned. It returned. I couldn't leave it there. And I brought it to the president's office. She needs a home, and you're a man of power and kindness. Besides, your office could use some charm. I noticed that there's a little bed here that's not used. I wonder where the kitty's gonna go. Will the Minister of Economy approve an increase in expenses for the maintenance of the presidential office? You keep kidding me. It's like a bag of food a day. It's like $100, so that's not a lot. So will you take the kitten, or should I try to catch the Minister of Education before she leaves work? I can't believe we're discussing this. I will. Oh, it's nothing? See, it costs nothing. Fine, leave it here. I'll take care of it. You won't regret this, Mr. President. It's a treasure. It sure is. It sure is. And perhaps a future ambassador to our allies. Stop trying to convince me. I've already agreed. So tiny. Its eyes haven't even opened yet. A little girl. I'll name it Murka. Murka Burka. We are going to go and get some shawarma. Oh my god. Oh my god. Basic state income +3 always. Basic state expenditures -2 always. Oh, this is so expensive. This is so expensive. It's so expensive. It's so expensive. President Greenlight's atomic future ambitious energy project gets. There is a kitty cat. It looks like the devil. It is my cat. Yes. Ambitious energy project gets go-ahead, promising brighter days ahead of the Villastron Citizens Industries. Yeehaw! Am I the best president or what? I'm the bestest president ever because I have a chestiest president. Okay, now that's just... I need money. Mr. President, you have a TV interview with scheduled for tonight. Is it necessary? It's a chance to sway public opinion. They already think I'm the best. They already think I'm the best president in the world. I don't need more. Oh, yeah. To hear what you have to say on important topics. I understand why this isn't necessary. My question is, do I have to participate in this? I strongly recommend that you go and show your best side. I won't have time to think about the answer, I suppose. You think so correctly. You need to respond quickly, otherwise it will be perceived negatively. Ooh. Oh. I guess I'll do it. I'm the dictator. I'm the tateriest dick ever. I'll do it. Then choose your words carefully, Mr. President. A single misstep can undo weeks of progress. I'll do bad, don't you worry. They call me Bado for a reason. There is a cat photo there now.
This is awesome. This is awesome. This is amazing. This is amazing. This is amazing.
Mr. President, we have completed the inspection of the nuclear power plant. There is good and bad news. Give me the good and bad news. By investing more money, we will be able to increase the capacity of the plant to produce electricity for export. Is this the good or bad news? Both at once. The possibility of export is good. Additional costs are bad.
I will spend more to make more money. It is fine. Oh no.
Let's use our budget. It's worth the investment. A bold decision. I'll ensure the funds are allocated efficiently.
Thank you. Please give me more money with the nuclear power. The atoms will give us money.
What's on the agenda today? Enough stalling. Let's retake what's ours. Return what? Have you been robbed? It's about disputed territory. The military has only one thing on their mind. You could have already remembered, Mr. President. Travana is up to something again. It's time to resolve this issue. Resolved by force. Force will only help Travana's propaganda to expose us as the aggressor. And autonomy? It might please both sides and save lives. War drains the economy, and economic sanctions will certainly be imposed against us. Autonomy is better. It looks like we need another minister to decide which of you I will listen to. Then what do we need a president for? What's there to decide? We'll reclaim our historical lands, and that's the end of it. Let's reclaim those historical lands and make Velistra a rogue state, a true military triumph. Boys, stop fighting. If only you were this passionate about discussing the granting of autonomy. God, I'm gonna have to choose in the end. Okay. See, the problem is I can't spend more money or lose more military, so this is the only option that I have. We'll maintain the status quo. At this rate, all our tanks will rust away in the warehouses. You're disappointing me. I mean, better to rust than to bust. Am I right?
That's bad.
A safer choice for now, but it won't last. And I'm happy. I have less work to do. Why did we even gather for this meeting in the first place? Yeah, this could have been an email. Good evening, Velistra. Tonight we have the studio. Okay, I thought we would have to do a quick Q&A, kind of like quickly choose kind of thing. Tonight we have the studio, in the studio, the main character of your kitchen gossip. Mr. President, thank you for joining us in the studio. Thank you. I'm glad to publicly answer your questions. Let's start with the questions that concerns every citizen in Velistra. How do you plan on ensuring economic stability in these challenging times? Targeted investment in infrastructure and industry. Bold and promising, but bold promises often come with bold risks, don't they? Thank you for your thoughtful answer, Mr. President. Now here's another question many Velistrans have been debating lately. Pineapple on pizza, culinary innovation, or an unforgivable pizza doesn't need fruit to shine. Everyone can decide for themselves. Sure. Diplomacy. Get the neutral answer for the win. That's how diplomacy works. Everyone can decide for themselves. Diplomatic as always, Mr. President. The people will surely appreciate that. They did not. There was a net of 0. You've handled the tough ones, Mr. President. Time for another debate. Ketchup or mayonnaise? Which sauce reigns supreme? Why choose? Both are perfect. This is true. Put them together and it becomes another amazing sauce that you can sauce up your lives with. Yeehaw. Both are perfect. Diplomatic, but indecisive. The people may crave stronger leadership. Mr. President, let's talk about foreign affairs. Recently, both Zoria and Noviria have ramped up their pressure on Velistra. How will your administration handle this pressure? Sure, we will balance the interests of all parties. A cautious approach, but can a balance keep Velistra afloat? One last question before we wrap up. The nation is eagerly waiting for your answer to this burning question. Will there be Christmas fireworks this year? Of course! The brightest fireworks Velistra has ever seen! A dazzling promise. Let's hope it doesn't blow up in your face. Why did he say it like that?
Why did he say it like that? Why do you say it like that? Are you gonna throw a bomb in my face? Excuse you?
Alright, you're not gonna live another day longer. Thank you, Mr. President, for joining our broadcast tonight. Stay with us to find out whether there will be fireworks or social welfare. I probably lied, just so you know. Oh no. Zorian diplomat. Believe that small talk is a trick of Western diplomats. Oh my god. Mr. President, Velistra and Zoria share a deep and unbreakable bond. Have a guess why you're here. Let's skip the formalities. Give me a minute. It's important. When Southern Union crumbled, Zoria stood by your side. We provided when others hesitated. We didn't let Noveria deploy their troops on your territory. All this is true, although I prefer to discuss your motive separately. Let's consider that you've earned enough points before making your proposal. Quite perceptive. The proposal is simple and clear. To form an alliance between Velistra and Zoria. Zoria offers not just financial support, but military protection. Together, we'll ensure Velistra's sovereignty against all threats. Mentioning sovereignty is such a sentence is blasphemy. But what you didn't mention is that Zoria will surely want to place military bases on our territory. Okay, it's a fair notion. We want a few military bases, but their locations will be agreed with Velistra. Zoria has always treated the peoples of your region as younger brothers.
Are you implying that you're older brothers? Excuse you! I thought we were just brothers, but no! You think lower of us, I see. We will destroy you!
If we had more military, we don't have military or money, so we had to take this. The first alliance between our people was forged over 600 years ago! Let's not spit on the legacy of our ancestors. That would have been a strong argument in the Middle Ages, but not now. I can see right through your real motives. At the same time, I can't deny that Velistra could gain a lot from this alliance. It's good that you're a true pragmatist. What will your decision be? I sort of need all of this, but yeah, I sort of need it. I need the money and the military support, so yeah. Velistra accepts Zoria's help. I hope the older brother won't let us down. I don't like saying that. But I guess you gotta just say things sometimes to get what you need. Wise choice, Mr. President, and don't worry too much about the military bases. In the end, it will strengthen your army as well. We will send our military instructors. You'll become the dominant country in the region, and we will secure our border. I need to reduce this. I gotta reduce the foreign influence. Oh God, oh no. What other foreign influence are there? I only accepted the foreign money once. Mr. President, the educational reform is progressing well, but what? We need additional resources to keep the reform on track. I strongly recommend we allocate more funds. That's not how this works. I need sufficient justification to increase funding. Alright, I have to admit, I'm not as strong in mathematics as I'd like to think. After the final calculations, the Ministry of Education concluded that the full implementation of the reform requires additional funding. Of course, we can try to complete the reform with current funding. I suppose directly redirecting your salary to fund the reform wouldn't help much, would it? You have the right to be sarcastic. I admit my mistake, but the question remains open. So much money. So much money. We'll maintain the funding, but nothing extra. I see. I hope this reform survives at this pace. But the country won't survive. The country will die if I don't do this. I'm sorry. Silviorian diplomat. His beard is so iconic that the locals once mistook him for the host of a craft beer festival. He doesn't have a beard, though. Why are you lying to me, game? Game? Why are you lying to me? He has no beard, game. You're lying to me, game. The game's lying to me. Mr. President, thank you for meeting me. What would you like to discuss? Velistra stands at a crossroads, caught between Noveria and Zoria. Their influence grows daily, and soon independence may be a dream. Do you think they see us as equals? They want puppets, not partners. We share a history. The Southern Union shaped our nations. But history also taught us the cost of domination. Zoria and Noveria learned nothing. A united front of independent nations is the best shield against our ambitions. We offer an alliance that stand equal against its threat. Yeah, sure. I agree. Our nations must stand together. Excellent! I hope this is the beginning of a long and fruitful alliance. Something tells me it won't be. Silviorian will begin formal preparations. Goodbye! I hope you have fun! Give me money! We need money! World Bank envoy. Her wardrobe costs more than oh my god. Can calculate interest rates faster than you can say financial sovereignty. I said it fast! Mr. President, it's an honor to meet you. Buttering me up, huh? Welcome to Velistra. What brings the World Bank here? Congratulations in joining the Commonwealth of Independent Nations. To mark this occasion, we'd like to offer Velistra a generous credit line. Favorable conditions, flexible terms, and significant funds to support your development. What's the catch? Will I have to join a Masonic lodge? Only a small request. Open a World Bank office in Velistra's capital. This will ensure transparency and smooth coordinations of funds' use. Yes. I like funding. I need money, but I do not like how big this 10 number is. Velistra accepts your offer. Open the office. Excellent. This will mark the beginning of a prosperous partnership. I hope this will not give our citizens another reasons for conspiracy. I think it will. Oh no, but I'm really liked. They like me so much. Yay. Oh God, I have money now. Yay, I have money. I have so much money. Calm before the election storm. Stability holds for now. $5 for this newspaper? Isn't that like a lot? Amid looming foreign pressures and internal debates, the president focuses on steady governance. Yeehaw, I'm doing it, baby. I'm doing it like your mom last night. Mr. President, we need to talk about the newspaper interview. The election is near. It is important to maintain your rating in any way possible. I have amazing rating. Don't worry about me, girls. Why would you worry about me? I don't know. You don't even know me. Ignore me. Apparently, it is impossible to refuse. If you refuse, this article will be published anyway. Only it will be negative. And naturally, you already have a plan to ensure a positive article without my input, don't you? Of course, a few well-placed calls, a reminder of who funds their advertisers, and voila, your finest hour in print. I don't know if you heard that, but that was loud thunder. It's just too much money. It's just too much money. I have a good rating anyways. No corruption. I'll handle it myself. As you wish, just don't say anything stupid. If you screw up, it will be much more difficult to fix the situation. I screw up everything. Don't you worry. I'm gonna die. A deep and dark, horrible death. Mr. President, I hope I'm not interrupting. Remember the Southern Union, the fear that chaos that accompanied its collapse? I don't want Velistra to repeat this path. We all seem to think that if order is imposed with a firm, heavy hand, life will become better, more comfortable, and safer for all of us. Not necessarily true. In reality, the discomfort will quickly fade because that heavy hand will soon start showing. Exactly. See, you get it. Very BDSM of you. These words sound painfully familiar. The question is, do you have the courage to challenge that heavy hand, even if it's your own? I invite you to the election debates on television if you're ready to prove your commitment to democracy. Sure, why not? I'll just say bad things and everything will be fine. I agree. Let the people hear the opinion of all political forces. A voice choice, Mr. Poison. See you on the stage. To turn back and look quickly. Your boots do not match your suit. Alright. See, hers matches. Dravanian diplomat once challenged a rival diplomat to an arm wrestling match to settle a dispute. That is the way to do it! Heck yeah! Mr. President, Velistra and Dravania share more than a border. Once we were one people. In the medieval age, our nations were inseparable. That was years ago! This is the now, the present. We're gonna die now, not back then. Good old times, yeah? Indeed, those were the golden days. Back then, no border disputes, no trade negotiations. Just words, shields, and an occasional jousting tournament. What are you suggesting? Build a sandcastle together? A diplomatic stronghold, if you will. An alliance between Velistra and Dravania. Picture this. United trade routes, shared security, and a bond stronger than any medieval oath. Let's stand together in times of need, just as our ancestors stood together at the Battle of Leshavac Valley. Hopefully with less bloodshed this time. Of course, we strive for peaceful skies and trade prosperity. Let's leave crossbows and battering rams for blockbuster movies. I mean, it's not bad. I do need more military power, so this is a no-brainer. An alliance will benefit both of our nations. Let's make it official. Excellent. Let our shared past become the foundation of a shared future. I don't know why, but the way you said that was really suspicious and creepy and weird. Kitty cat. Mr. President, I'll be blunt. Our army is embarrassingly small. We're surrounded by vultures waiting to pick Velistra apart. The army is well funded, Minister. Let's not incite panic. Well funded with what? Pencils and paperwork? Would you prefer bicycles and spears? Very funny. You know we are surrounded by enemies. They are just waiting for the moment to strike. And that moment may come soon. The army is in poor condition. It's falling apart. It's not actually. It was, but I brought it back to what it was before. So, haha, take that. By my own hand, my fist. I fisted the army so good that it's back alive to where it was. Yeehaw. Let's be honest. You're always complaining about the lack of funding. Sometimes it feels like the ability to complain is a mandatory requirement when joining the Ministry of Defense. Perhaps at times our ministry does complain a bit too much. But you know who... I'm not the boy who cried wolf. If you don't act now, we're as good as defenseless. I'm tired of this argument. Will you sign the order to increase the army's numbers? It's too much money. It's too much money. I want the money with me. Money solves everything. All these problems require money, so you know. We'll have to make do with what we have. You have not convinced me. Wonderful. When our neighbors start carving up our countries like an orange, they'll remind you of this. Actually, they actually might because of that. That's a big number. Yeah. Okay. And if they don't, then it will turn out I was right and you are the one who crying wolf. Goodbye. Yeah, walk away without saying anything. That's right. You have no response back to me. All right. Mr. President, the international pressure is speaking. Sanctions, threats, military drills. This is a declaration of war. War? Please. It's a power game. Posturing to weaken us before the election. Let's keep focused. What do they want exactly? The usual sovereignty sacrifices, open our borders, weaken the military. Economically, we're at their mercy. Sanctions could ruin us. That's why we need to show our strength. Defend sovereignty at all costs. Strength is not the only answer. A properly arranged compromise will calm Noveria and Zoria without significant concessions on our part. A compromise? Perhaps the younger generation isn't as hopeless at real politics as I thought. That's just so much money. We need the money, my dude. I'm sorry. I'm gonna go for a compromise. It's getting higher than I would like. It's getting so high, but I need the money. Let's try diplomacy. Meet them halfway, but not at the expense of our key interests. Fine. Well, let's meet them halfway. Just have to outplay them at their own game. Economically, compromise mitigates the worst impacts. Half measures, weakness disguised as diplomacy. Yeah, he has issues. Oh, you're back. Thank you, Mr. President, for allowing this interview in your office. You are welcome. Is there anything I need to know before we begin? Nothing special, just a regular interview. You don't have to answer if you don't want to, but keep in mind that I will reflect this in the article. Let's begin. Here's what the people want to know. Many say you focus more on securing power than improving Velistra. How do you respond to these claims? My focus has always been on Velistra's prosperity. Words are cheap, Mr. President. People want proof. We have money! We have so much money, and I'm liked so much. There's not enough for you, proof. Let's talk about the growing tensions with Travano. Critics claim that your attempt to resolve the conflict will only worsen the situation. Are you prepared to take responsibility if this leads to war? I'm doing everything to prevent a war. Yeah, that's good. A noble sentiment, but actions speak louder than words. I have literally been acting upon this. What do you mean actions speak better than words? Fudge you! Mr. President, rumors are swirling about the foreign influence in Velistra. Some claim that your administration is backed by the World Bank and other foreign actors. Are you selling out Velistra's sovereignty for their funding? Okay. Funding. Oh, well, that's not great. Funding is necessary. Sovereignty is a flexible term. Your answers worry me. Manipulating. Yeah. Mr. President, a recent article in a major Velistran publication has caused quite a stir. It claims that there's irrefutable evidence of your connection to a secret world government. How would you respond to this? I guess that one. Yeah, sure, that worked. I'm sorry, I didn't speak that. I didn't read that out. I was concentrating. This is utter nonsense. I serve Velistra, no one else. Despite denial, skeptics will demand proof. They'll never be satisfied with any proof, let's be honest. Mr. President, the most important question of our time will be asked now. There's a growing theory that Velistra is hiding evidence of an alien... Oh, God, come on. Are you harboring extraterrestrial life in a secret underground... I like this answer. I like that answer. It's a very fun answer. I like it. If I tell you the truth, none of us will leave this room. A clever dodge, but the public won't calm down until they get an answer. Thank you for your time, Mr. President. It's been an enlightening discussion. I appreciate your questions. Villistra deserves honest dialogue. I hope the people will find your answers as honest as you intend them to be. I let them be the judge of that. Thank you for coming. Farewell, Mr. President. Best of the luck in the upcoming election. Everyone talk so much. Please, can we just look at each other, nod, and just move along? You all talk so much. But personally, I won't be voting for you. Neither will the entire editorial team of our newspaper. I literally saved your asses from bankruptcy. What the fudge do you want me to do? Mr. President, the educational reform is already showing results. Students are excelling, teachers are motivated, and it's just a start. I told you we could do it with the money we had. You liar, trying to get more money from me. And in the end, we'll raise our education to the level of Hogwarts, or perhaps more like the Jedi Academy. Still waiting on that Hogwarts letter, Mr. President. I mean, this humor doesn't really like it. Don't worry, I'll personally send you one. Yeah, sure. So we have two exciting opportunities to build on the success. First, we could announce new reforms. It's bold but future focused. Or we could host an international exhibit to showcase our progress. The exhibition could attract foreign investments and raise the prestigious Villistra University. That is good. I like the sound of that, but it's getting a bit high. It's getting really high. I like both options, but it's up to you, Mr. President. This is just better in every way, so I'm gonna do this. It gives me more money. I need more money. Give me the money. Let's show the world what Villistra has achieved. Get ready to welcome hundreds of thousands of visitors from all over the world. I am serious. We will need to increase the number of checkpoints at the international airport of the capital. Okay, you deal with that. At least your shoes are matching your dress. That makes sense. Your shoes are not matching your dress. You get out of my office right now. Mr. President, Villistra is under the global spotlight. Transparency builds trust both at home and abroad. The transparency of your words doesn't allow me to understand. What's the issue here? Elections are coming. I suggest inviting the international observers to gain the trust of the international community. Of course, the decision is yours. What gives me more money? Okay, invite only loyal observers. Ooh, decline external observers. I want to invite them, but this is getting a little high. It's getting very high. So I'm going to, but this is also kind of, I'll go with this. I really want to do this. Fuck it, I'll do that. Let them come. Villistra has nothing to hide. A bold and wise decision, Mr. President. This will shut up your critics. I will deal with this matter immediately. Goodbye. We're gonna get invaded by foreign countries now. The kitty cat is here. Mr. President, I have fantastic news. The nuclear power plant is operational. We've done it! We're now fully energy independent and our costs are plummeting. You mean electrical energy independent? Sure, we're still dependent on foreign gas and oils, but don't ruin the celebration. Yeah, let's not think about the other stuff, just this stuff. I propose we start exporting electricity to neighboring countries. It's a great way to boost our economy and strengthen our regions' ties. Yeah, start selling a national celebration. I'll do this. It gives me more money. Yeah, I want more money. More money makes world go round. Money. Start exporting. Another earnings item will not hurt the budget. Excellent decision, Mr. President. Yeah, you just said it yourself. Sorry, I'm just excited to think straight now. Consider it done. Wow! We make money! Money for us! Money solves problems! Money is solving so many problems right now. Head of Secret Service claims he's read every spy novel ever written. Twice. Ever written, I read he's ever written. And ends every sentence with sir, even when talking to his wife. Okay. The last fact about him is blah, 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 blah. Access denied. That's not fair. I'm the president. I should know his facts. Mr. President, it's an honor to finally meet you in person, sir. I suppose it's mutual. And who are you again? Head of Secret Service, sir. Secret Service, wait, we do have one of those? Yes, sir, quite effective too. We've already caught a few spies, sir. That said, we're uncovering something far more concerning, sir. Stop saying sir, it's annoying me. I have to talk more. I don't want to talk more. Foreign nations are planning to meddle in our elections, sir. I propose counter-operations to mitigate their influences and catch their agents, sir. We need your approval to achieve maximum effectiveness in this counteraction. Sir! A minute ago, I don't even know about your existence. Why would you suddenly need my approval? We need additional funding beyond our budget. Sir! I have the money. I got the monies to do it. And I need to reduce this too, and I have to increase this. So this is just great on all accounts. Do what needs to be done. Protect Velistra. Understood, sir. We'll proceed with full operations immediately, sir. Stop saying, sir. I don't want to keep talking more. You do your things. Good job, you. You did well, you. Woo! I'm making money, baby. I'm making money. Let's go. Brighter minds, better future. Educational reform still celebrated. Students and teachers across Velistra hail the president's commitment to modernizing education. Let's go to education for us. Education important, education awesome. Let's go. Mr. President, the elections are fast approaching. Oh my God, I have so much money. Yes. Oh yes. Sir, let's be realistic. The opposition has been gathering momentum. The people don't know what's best for them. And of course, you know what's best for all of us. You should be president yourself then, huh? You should be sitting on this chair, huh? I should be homeless right now, huh? Homeless and jobless on the side of the road, huh? I know the right people who can adjust voting results to our need. With a little intervention, we can provide you with leadership. Let's go! Sometimes I ask myself, why didn't you ever run for president? I'm still quite young, and besides you're a woman in the man's world. Sure, you have confused me a bit. I just want you to take it. I just want you to make it for the second term, and I suggest you take advantage of any opportunities to achieve this. That's a lot of money. Ooh. I'll go with this to see what happens. I won't compromise the integrity of this election. Sir, this could cost you the presidency. I hope the people might make the right choice, but I will always prepare for the worst. I would love to know, like, how much is like high or low, because it doesn't tell me if it just says if the rating is too low, but I don't know if what is too low. I guess I'll find out in the president thing, but in like real life, like you can see the ratings of like of each candidate. So I think that would have been nice to like know and to see and to make decisions with. Mr. President, it's been an honor working with you. Regardless of the election results, our nations have built a stronger bond. It's mutual, but I hope that we will meet again in his office after the elections. I hope for that as well. Nevertheless, we still have time to strengthen our cooperation with one more gesture. Are you hinting at a Wild Wall Street style party? Perhaps your head of administration can carry such a party for you in case of an election victory. But please, count me out. I'm not much of a dancer. Let's be serious. You're not much of a dancer unless you get boogie with it. That made no sense. We can sign additional agreement to expand our alliance. This gesture would send a more powerful message to the big foreign powers like Zoria and Noviria. I didn't read that. A single twig is weak on its own, but a whole broom cannot be broken, right? I admire your ambition. Building a new center of power in a divided world won't be easy. The government of Silviora believes the attempt is worth it, even if you choose not to join it. Although, in my personal opinion, Velistra has the potential to become one of the core powers of this third pole of power. Ooh, it gives me money. It gives me money. I will get the money. I want some money because I throw money at things solved. It's all easy. I agree. Let's solidify our partnership. Excellent. I was really hoping for just an answer. Perhaps this is a historic moment that will be written about in the history books, textbooks. I have money. That's all I need. I can make more nuclear power. Let's go. Mr. President, I have wonderful news about the educational reform. Teachers and yeah, you've told me that. I've spoken with the leaders in the education sector, and they all support your vision of the future. Their gratitude of your contributions to education is immense. It's great to hear the reform is making such an impact. Education is the backbone of our future. I propose a campaign. Teachers, stand with the president. Such a campaign could be seen an abuse of power, and as the use of official position for personal gain. It will be completely legal, honest, and a sincere show of support for all campaign participants. And the funding? Will it be private? Not really. I don't see the harm in using a bit of public funding for something that benefits the future of our children. And your re-election is undoubtedly a good cause. So what do you say? I'll do it! You don't take the money? Take the money! You can use it up. This could unite the nation around our achievements. Let's move forward with it. I knew you'd see value in this. I'll ensure the campaign is conducted transparently. This will inspire the nation, Mr. President, and show what's possible with What is possible with long-term leadership? You're talking too much. Just tell me what to do. I'll do it, and we can go home. Woo! Let's go. Oh, debate time. Welcome to the first president debate, where every word counts, literally. Today in our studio, we have the current president of Velistra and Madam Leader of the Opposition. Is that her actual name? That's okay. Let's start with the most important, the election of and their consequences. Mr. President, if you win, what would happen to the opposition? We'll work to unite our voices in Velistra. A peace pipe, you mean? That could be beneficial for Velistra. Okay, I guess we're smoking some pipes. Let's go! Now it's the opposition's turn. If you win, what would happen to the president and the current government? I'd extend a hand to work together for Velistra's future. So be it! Your answers are worth each other. Velistra stands at a crossroads. The nation is watching. Mr. President, what is your vision for Velistra in the next decade? Okay. Oh, that's bad. We'll strengthen our ties with the global community. A globalist approach, always a risk for Velistra. Historical memory is strong. And what about the opposition? Oh god. Velistra deserves strong alliances and independent policies. Great answers. Let's move on. A little spice won't hurt our discussion. Nationalist sentiments are growing in Velistra. Some support them, others oppose, but it will be impossible to remain indifferent. Mr. President, how do you plan to address this complex and sensitive issue? It's important to maintain national pride. Bold, but this could end in a civil war, or a war with our neighbors. And you? What's your stance on the rising nationalism in Velistra? National pride is good, but not at the cost of unity. Yeah, I wanted to say that. People, you heard both opinions. Let's approach the next important question. There are rumors, Mr. President. People are talking, not me. Is it true that your campaign is funded by oligarchs? Our funding is transparent. Absolutely not. Our funding is transparent. Blah, 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 blah. A bold statement. I'll have to check on your annual report on income and assets. And you, madame, are your foreign backers pulling the strings? We have no and never had foreign funding. Let's lighten the mood a bit after such a tough question. The country is dying of curiosity. I think all president debates would be better if like people asked like this instead of like they went on their own rants. That's yeah. If you had one, I don't really watch the debates and stuff like that, so I don't know how it works. So it could be like this, and I just don't know. If you had to ban one thing in Velistra, what would it be? Mondays, nobody likes them. Ha ha! Let's do it. Lighthearted humor. Let's go. A president who understands the struggles of the working class. Hurry up and see. And you would ban? What's the first thing you'd ban? Mondays? That's trivial. Let's ban the inequality instead. That's a good answer. That's a good answer, but I have humor. I have humor on my side. I have the funnies. I will do the funnies until everyone laughs. I will funny it all up. I will funny it in your face. I will funny it everywhere. I really don't like how our candidates have started answering. Let's wrap up our heated debate on this note. Bow before fists and hard hairpins come into play. Thank you, Mr. President, for not being afraid to speak at public debates. Thank you thank you and the leader of the opposition for this opportunity. I mean, the opposition and I want the same thing. So why are we opposing? Because you literally want the same thing as me, as I have done so far. So, I'm part of the opposition technically. It doesn't make sense anymore. And thank you, Madam Leader of the Opposition, for keeping the current government on its toes. Oh, we literally want the same thing. What are you talking about? Always a pleasure, especially that Mr. President is open to public discussion. Velistra, the choice is yours. Don't forget to vote in the upcoming presidential elections. Good night, everyone, and may the best candidate win. Let's get that win on. Let's go. All right, we're going to find out now. Mr. President, this is it, the final stretch. I know. It's all led up to this moment. Today's speech is your last chance to influence public opinion. Once you step off the stage, we will no longer be able to influence the election results. Actually, you still technically can. You know the ways. Wink, wink. Remember, your words can inspire, reassure, or divide. Choose wisely. You worked hard to get here. Trust yourself and stay focused. I'll be watching from the sidelines, ready to assist if needed. I know you will. Just having you here makes me confident. Romance in the office. Good luck, Mr. President. All of Velistra will be watching. That's so much pressure. Don't pressurize me. I'm the president. I'm under too much pressure. You don't understand me. You think you're better than me? Let's hope I've earned their trusts. You've at least earned mine. Aww. Kiss? No? Don't worry about it. I wasn't thinking about that. Yeah. Thanks to everyone who has supported me all this time. I would like to say a few words about my vision for Velistra's future. But first, I want to express my gratitude to those who made my candidacy possible. Yeah. To the citizens of Velistra for their faith and support about our shared future. Although the toughest times are behind us, we must be ready for new threats and challenges. I want you all to know, if I win, then Mom will be proud of me. Let's show them the same. I will extend the New Year's. Ow! I was gonna choose the last one, but I panicked at the last minute. I will introduce a 4-day working week, and you can believe my words, it will happen. Just look around and see how Villistra has changed in the last 4 years. You'll surely know my election program, but today's a special day, and I want to announce that its last point. This one was kept secret until today. I will legalize gay marriage. Okay, I thought people would like that. Okay. Thank you for all for. Okay. Together with the real future of Villistra, are we no longer on the air? Can someone bring me a glass of water? My throat is dry. So is mine. I need to. Oh. Yeah, I have a lot of money. I have a lot of money. My country has money. I have made all the money. You thought you could hide the congratulations, Mr. President 2.0? I just worked so hard. Was I extended for a second term? Stop playing humble. Do you even know how to enjoy yourself? I, for one, am enjoying it because this is a great day for Villistra, as you are the true democratic leader we have so desperately needed. And I'm happy to be a part of your team, and I'm happy you're a part of my team. Would you like to have a harem with the other members of this committee? Thank you. Your expertise and free-spirited nature have helped me out more than once. So, are you already planning on how to solidify the democratic transition during your second term? Yes, we need to finish building resilient institutions, cement our democracy. Otherwise, the president after you could become a dictator. Exactly. There's a lot of work ahead, but in 4 years, I'll be able to retire. No need to sit idly by. I'll find you a suitable position for you in the Ministry of Education. Aw, thanks. Aw. All right, I'm going to celebrate, and you do what you want. If anything, the entire administration is celebrating, so you'll have to reprimand, not just me. I'll reprimand her whole harem. Don't worry about it. No, okay, fine. That's fine. Woo! You lay the foundation for democracy in Villistra, and you were re-elected for the second term. Let's go! We win! And we made so much money! Yeah! Oh yeah, the money's all I cared about. I made so much money. I could have spent more, but I did not because I wanted more money. Let's go! And thank you for watching me become a the full-on, the thickest, the most throbbingest, the hardiest dictator. And that was very fun. I'll link this in the description below. Thank you everyone so much for watching. I'll see you in the next re-elections of this video. This made no sense. Goodbye!